Later on Channel 4 tonight, film starring Aaron Crone in the very first premiere of Crystal Crow. But first, an audience with Ben Brunston. Hello and welcome to an audience with me, Ben Brunston. On today's program we shall look at web broadcasting and highlight some key points within that topic. As usual, I'll take questions from the audience and give them detailed answers on what they wish to know. Showing my knowledge, I will also display work which I have done within this topic. Okay, so let's get the ball rolling. If we can have our first person in the audience. Yep, you're up there. You can just have your name and what's your question?
Hi there, I'm Beverly. And my question to you is to do with GIFs. What are the different ways of making GIFs and how do these affect the visual quality and animation control of the output?
Well, Beverly, GIFs first of all are a type of bitmap image. The word GIF stands for Graphic Interchange Format, which was designed in 1987 by a company called CompuServe. However, animated GIFs became a bit popular, starting with a well-known dancing baby known as NetBaby. This was in 1996. Here we saw a baby dance in very low quality, but it was a first for animation to be on the web and so accessible to everyone with a small file size. GIFs then got bigger and bigger, and people started creating them throughout the world, as there were so many different ways and so many different effects that could be made using them. They became popular in WebJudo also. People in forums used to use them as a type of meme to kind of show someone up in a sense. Today, GIFs may not be as popular as they used to be, as they became a fashion which soon ended on the internet, and they're seen tacky and reminded people of old forums they used to go on in this day. Here are a few which I created. Firstly, I used video footage to create them. Using Motion, I cut down the file to get to the right size and just have this short, simple piece of video I wanted for the GIF. I then exported it from Motion as an image sequence which I then saved and imported into Flash. Here I then saved it as an animated GIF and turned the quality down so that it was suitable for any web user. I also created GIFs using Flash by making shapes and text, just like this one here with the yellow smiley face. Okay then, anyone else have a question for me? Anyone? Yes sir, what's your name and what's your question for me?
Hi, my name's Adam, and my question is, the web is always on the news for bad things which are done on it. What are your views on utopia of the web?
Well, first of all, utopia is all about creating a perfect world. This started from people's views that as technology advances, the world will get more and more perfect, and that as the crowd and population grows, more people may come together and create a perfect world. So is it possible for us to see this anywhere already? Well, an example for you is a Radiohead concert. Many people went to the concert and many fans decided that they'd like to make a video and feel closer to the band. So they made a video by piecing together all of the footage that was made from people's phones at the concert. They then cut it all together and created a video, which when radio heard about, gave them the rights to the music that was taken over the top and put it together to create a perfect video. Now, maybe this is what we could look for on the web. So some examples where knowledge on the net joins together could be in things like such as Yahoo Answers and these health check sites that you see. People with knowledge may go on here to help those with questions such as that need to be answered. So a doctor may go on here and help people out, help people with his knowledge that no one else has. This could be seen as doing good on the internet. I personally answered the odd question myself, such as how to get a dog to stop licking humans. And although I didn't know the answer, I simply went on Wikipedia and found it, and left the site, and left the link to the site. Another idea may be using Google Image Labeler. This simple yet fun game is seen to be very straightforward. However, what is actually going on is as you play this game, you are labeling images for Google so kind of helping them out without even noticing about it. Now this may or not be doing utopia, as you could say that you are not doing good because you are not noticing what you are actually doing. Wikipedia in itself is a form of many ways of all knowledge coming together to answer someone's queries. This is possible as it's an open source which means many people can put in their knowledge to get a correct, accurate outcome. I added some utopia to the internet by adding a page from Tom Ford's Wikipedia page, a car journalist who I know very well, and was able to edit information about him to keep it up to date and accurate. So as you can see, Adam, it is possible to do good on the internet quite easily, but the internet will always have a bad side to it as long as people don't work together. I've got time for one more question. Anyone else?
Hi, my name's Sam. I'm a big fan of Twitter. How do you think Twitter works and why is it so popular?
Hi there, Sam. I'm a big fan of Twitter myself, actually. Twitter is a huge online community which allows many people to feel close to celebrities, which can be updated using the recent technology of mobile phones. This allows the average Joe blogs to find out what their huge stars are up to at each given time via the status that is made. Some of the huge stars which use Twitter are the likes of Stephen Fry, Jimmy Carr, Paris Hilton, Lady Gaga, and even John Cleese uses it. Twitter is estimated at 175 million users, which is still growing thanks to its easy accessibility via the mobile phone. Once signed up to Twitter, you can begin adding a profile picture and a small amount of information. Twitter works because all you can write on your status is 140 characters. And this is because Twitter only asks for what are you doing. The people you wish to follow means you simply see what they tweet or as what they update. And the people that follow you can only see what you update on Twitter. Some people may not wish to be followed and simply want to see other people's statuses without publishing their own. This then would simply work as they would be simply signing up to several people's blogs, if you like, on one page. This could, however, be seen as a leech effect. I created a Twitter page myself, David Brent 0. Now, of course, this isn't me. This is a made-up person, a character, if you like, from a sitcom known as The Office. I took this upon myself to add as many people as I could without getting deleted. This is because if you add too many people, then your account thinks that it's a computer that you're using, not a human being such as myself. So I added 200 people and decided to see if I could get followed back and by how many people. I also tweeted many lines from the sitcom to see if people would enjoy it. I then realised very quickly that people started following me back. This may have been add-ons which you can get so that anyone that follows you, you follow them back automatically. However, I realised that this must have been a way to get your name out there. Before I knew it, I had 300 people following me and listening to what I had to say on Twitter. This was an impressive start and had become bigger than I expected on Twitter. Twitter is a good way to get your name out there, I believe. For businesses, it must be very useful and they can continuously update people on what's happening or what offers they have by publishing it or tweeting it, their deals every so often. But it also can be a way of hearing from what close friends or relatives are up to, which can bring families closer. All the reasons which I've been talking on about, behind Twitter being so popular. Unlike Facebook, it is a way of which celebrities can spread the word without feeling too close to their fans. And for families, it can be a way of simply knowing that someone's safe or that someone's happy. Okay folks, I'm afraid that's all we've got time for today now, so thank you very much for listening, and I'll catch you again next week on another episode of An Audience with Ben Brinsley. Thank you.